The next president of the United States, right here.
Retired Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, once a registered Democrat, will now be the president-elect's closest advisor on the greatest threats to U.S. national security, but with views that are a marked departure from long-held U.S. policy of both parties. He has called Islam itself, not radical versions of it, a threat. In tweets such as this one during the campaign, "Fear of Muslims is rational," he wrote, and in public speeches, even calling Islam a cancer.
Islam is a political ideology. It is a political ideology. It definitely hides behind this notion of it being a religion.
More broadly, he supports a significant reversal of which states the U.S. views as threats. He has identified longtime ally Saudi Arabia as a danger, while growing U.S. adversary Russia, who the U.S. blames for invading Ukraine, atrocities in Syria, and meddling in the U.S. election, as, at worst, an exaggerated threat, at best, a potential friend. This is a view that contradicts the U.S. intelligence community and senior defense officials from both parties. He has also unsettled U.S. allies by arguing that military commitments to NATO and other treaty allies should be conditional.
I've been called an angry general. I'll tell you what, you know what? I'm not angry. What I am is I'm very determined to make sure that this country is ready for my children and my grandchildren.
Flynn's military record is impressive. As an intelligence officer, he is credited with helping turn the tide against al-Qaeda in Afghanistan and ISIS's predecessor in Iraq. And yet, when he served as chief of the Defense Intelligence Agency, his management style antagonized many in the intel community, leading to his being forced out. Since then, he was Vladimir Putin's dinner guest in December last year, accepting an undisclosed speaking fee. And Flynn's for-profit consultancy was still working with a foreign client while he was also attending classified security briefings with Donald Trump during the campaign. The ranking Democrat on the House Committee on Government Oversight is now questioning Flynn's ties to lobbyists, requesting more information on his foreign connections as well.
He has a reputation as an iconoclast and an independent thinker, and some of that is good and necessary. I think the deeper problem potentially is that he has publicly said that he thinks this war can go on for several generations. He's publicly called for expanding the war to basically any Islamist militant around the world, and that comes with some potential downsides.